a man who pushed the limits of the mind, who reshaped science with his imagination. He was not a warrior. He did not lead armies. He did not claim thrones. But with his ideas, he conquered the world. He seemed ordinary, but he was anything but. What set him apart was the way he saw the universe. As a child, no one thought he would be special. He was a late talker, and even his teachers lost hope in him. But he lived in his own world. He asked questions. He wondered how even the simplest things worked. His eyes were drawn to the sky, to the stars, to the light. He asked himself, if I could ride on a beam of light, what would I see? That question changed his life. School did not suit him. Rigid rules and strict education were not for him. He wanted to understand, not just memorize. He carved his own path, learned in his own way. Even when he entered university, no one expected him to be a genius. But in silence, he was thinking. Working in a small patent office, he developed ideas that would shake the world. And one day he revealed a theory that changed everything. A theory that redefined time, space, and light. He proved that time was not absolute, that it slowed down as speed increased. He showed that mass could become energy, and energy could become mass. A small equation changed the world. EXMC2. This was not just a formula. This was a revolution in science. Thanks to his ideas, atoms were split, and the mysteries of the universe began to unfold. But he was more than just a scientist. He was an advocate for peace. He wanted science to serve humanity, not to destroy, but to advance. Yet the world was determined to use his formula for other purposes. The technology that emerged from his ideas was turned into the most destructive weapons. He could not stop it, but he dedicated his life to fighting for peace. To him, true power was not in wars, but in the human mind. He was not a king with a throne, but he was the king of science. He did not win wars with a sword, but with his ideas he conquered the world. So who was he? The child who dreamed, who chased the light, who pushed the limits of science. Who am I? I am Albert Einstein.